Hello, my dears. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that you, your family, and your loved ones are healthy, happy, and safe. So I'm coming back to you again with another pick a card reading, and this one is in particular. It was requested by so many of you. I know that many at this time of the year we look for how is the next year going to be, and thank you for your patience. So here is the reading. I'm going to be trying to be as detailed as possible, but at the same time as concise as possible. So for each month, I'm going to be giving you the messages that you need to know. Also, when it comes to the year in general, what do you need to know? What are the blessings that are going to be entering your life? What are the lessons? Everything about 2021. So without further ado, we're gonna start by giving you the options. So the first option is that of the camellia, the second one is the snapdragon, and then the third one is that of the tulips. So choose the option or options that you feel most drawn to, and of course, if you would want more time so that you can meditate on the cards, then pick the one that is for you. You can pause the video and then take all the time that you need. All right, so I'm gonna start right away with the option of the camellia, and I'm gonna see you at your reading. So, my dear option number one, or people that have chosen the card of the camellia, welcome to your reading. As you can see, there's going to be lots of things to uncover about next year, and those cards in the middle are going to be representing each month. So for each month, there's going to be a card that's going to be giving us some information about what's going to be happening, or maybe the thing that you need to keep in mind. So really, it depends when it comes to all the cards in here, and I have shuffled them live. I just put it on high speed so that you will not lose any time seeing me shuffling all those cards. But all those cards are only going to be read on the upper side, okay? So if there are any reversals, I'm just going to be flipping them around. So I'm going to be explaining to you the spread, and then we're gonna move on to actually starting your reading. So those two cards are going to be representing the month. Here is your love life, your career and finances, your health, and then your spirituality. And those two cards, I wanted to give you maybe something that is going to be the highlight, or maybe something that you're going to be remembering 2021 with. Okay, so let's start right away with January. So the first card is the Seven of Cups. So lots of opportunities, or maybe options you're going to be facing with, and I see that mostly when it comes, I see that you're going to be doing lots of shopping, and maybe makeup, maybe hair products, maybe even going out with friends and having lots of fun. So I see lots of light-hearted energy when it comes to January. Nothing really major, nothing really out of the ordinary, but mostly lots of fun. You're going to be enjoying your time, and also you might have to make one option or the other, or choose something instead of the other. But I don't see that it is a major choice that you need to make. It could be this is just an example. It could be that you would want to get one coat instead of the other coat, so there are going to be some certain compromises, but most in general, I feel about shopping. I don't know why. I really sense that very strongly. With the number 7, I see that as well when it comes to the month of January. Maybe you're going to be starting something new. You're going to be starting a routine of meditation. Maybe you're going to be as well starting some new practices that are relating to spirituality. So it could be even before the start of January, because this 7 of Cups, I see that it's mostly a continuation when it comes to this particular information. It could be that right now in December, you're gonna start maybe looking through some videos on the internet and how to start journaling, how to start maybe making a very like a routine that you're comfortable with when it comes to meditation and connecting with your spirit guides. So really, this is January. I see a beautiful month. Way to go when it comes to the start of the year. And even if it's the 7 of Cups, then I know that it has a certain significance when it comes to tarot or cards. But this is really the feeling that I'm getting out of this particular card. It's all about good vibes, okay? So let's move on right now to February. February, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I see that you're gonna dive deep, and what I mean by that is that we have seen that message already with the 7 of Cups and the you diving deep when it comes to spirituality. So it could be that you're gonna start even maybe learning about tarot cards, and maybe learning a little bit more about spirituality, or things that you out of a sudden become you're going to be becoming more and more curious about. So in here, I see as well that you're going to be in your emotions quite a bit, and I'm just going to be giving you an example, especially if you're in a geographical zone where it snows, or maybe it's very cold in this particular time of the year. You're gonna just like chill, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or anything that you fancy, and then watch a romantic movie or something. Really, you're gonna be in touch with your emotions quite a bit in the month of February. But I see that as well, that you're going to be also enjoying certain things that you have bought in the month of January. I don't know why I keep hearing a coat. So maybe you have been eyeing a particular coat for the longest time, and you're going to be having the right opportunity. Maybe there's going to be some sales or something like that, and you're gonna get the coat that you wanted for the longest time. But I see like mostly February is the continuation, but almost like a step forward, especially when it comes to spirituality. So you're going to be maybe diving deep or looking through other people, what they do, what they have found, and then maybe try the things that you feel most comfortable about in your own life. Okay, so let's move on right now to the month of March. 9 of Wands. So when it comes to the 9 of Wands, I see that you're going to be preparing for something, or it could be as well that there is something that you have been preparing for quite a bit, and now it's time to deliver, or maybe it's time to put your knowledge into practice. So it could be like for people that are students, it could be the month of exams. It could be the month maybe that you're going to be sending your thesis, or even starting to discuss your thesis with your professor or your teacher, or really it depends on your own circumstances. It could be as well that you're going to be preparing some paperwork so that you can maybe have a certain certification or study for something. So lots of hard work in the month of March, but I see with the Nine of Wands that you have all the knowledge and all the skills so that you can get the thing that you want. So it could be for some of you that you want to maybe start learning a new language, or maybe try to like obtain a certification when it comes to a language that you already are you're speaking. And this is the month of March is all about working, but working you already have everything that you need. So please do not worry, or do not overthink things when it comes to this particular month, because I see that you are very knowledgeable in whatever the thing that you would want to maybe go a little bit further in. So let's move on right now to the month of April. The Fool. So a new start. It could be as well that you're going to be getting some certain results, or maybe someone is going to be getting back to you when it comes to certain applications that you have sent. So something new is gonna start in the month of April. I don't see that it's relating to people, but I see mostly that it's related to your career, your professional life. So it could be as well that you're going to be at least contemplating maybe changing your job, or maybe changing your place of residence. There is a change that at least in your mind you're gonna start contemplating, and then you're gonna even start planning or seeing the possibilities of it actually happening. So let's move on right now to the month of May, so that we can get even more details about this Three of Swords. So with this Three of Swords, I see that there's going to be a bit of resistance, or a little bit of fear. So this Fool card is very, very important, because so far we have already seen minor arcanas, and this is the first major arcana that we have seen in this spread. So this shift in perspective, or this new idea that you're gonna have in the month of April, when you're going to be starting to plan for it and to organize it and to seeing it even materialize in your world, you're gonna feel a little bit afraid. You're gonna feel a bit worried. Is it going to be happening? Is something going to be maybe obstructing my desires? Because we see in the horizons we have mountains, which signifies maybe burdens or obstacles that might show up. But let's see in the month of June what is gonna happen. Temperance. So I see that you have, or at least in this particular period in your life, next year, you're gonna have certain people that are going to be very supportive. So with this Temperance, I see mostly that there is someone that is going to be supporting you, or even encouraging you to go further, to go to the next level. And if there are any worries or fears, they're gonna be washed away. It's either by you talking to a dear friend, or maybe someone that you know they have like a bigger experience. It could be like someone that is your boss, your teacher, someone that has more knowledge than you, and they're going to be giving you lots of reassurance, and also encouraging you to go and to make this this desire of yours, making it happen in real life. So let's move on right now to the month of July. Page of Cups, beautiful. So yeah, you're gonna take this chance, you're gonna take this opportunity. And in the month of July, it's not only about thinking, but it's mostly about you getting practical, and you actually starting or making the first step, so that you can change your place of residence, change your job, get that certification that you wanted. And yeah, Yeah, you can see in this box, in this particular card, it's something that was in your mind and you wanted it to happen for quite a bit, but right now it's the cup is right in your hand, in between your hands, so it's there, it's like you can touch it, you can feel it. So things are gonna start to materialize pretty fast and pretty rapidly. We can see that you have been starting to work since the month of March, and things have already started to change and to shift by the month of July. So the month of August, it's the Hierophant, yeah, putting the building blocks, or maybe putting the right foundation so that you can actually make that move. You can actually change to a new, even new country. You can change. I see also distance, and also I see that this place that you're going to be moving into, it's something that you're not going to be feeling as a stranger. This is what I hear. You're gonna feel as a part of the decor, a part of the environment, a part of everything that is surrounding you. And you, if you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna maybe change my everything that I have known my whole life, and then I'm gonna go and face the unknown, really you're going to be very surprised by how actually supportive and how welcoming this place that you're going to be in the future. And also I see that even before going, I see that maybe there's going to be some kind of exchange, or maybe you're going to be meeting people even before being physically there. So just as an example, if you're going to be studying abroad, this is just an example, maybe you're going to be connecting with your future classmates even before going to the actual place. Or if you would want to change jobs, you're going to be connecting with your future co-workers even before moving. So right now, the month of September, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is the card of moving. So the card of packing your bags. Yes, they are heavy, and then moving to another place. So there's going to be lots of picking things up and then going to different places, because you see in here this man, he's like lifting all those 10 wands and he's moving away. So yeah, I see that if you envision maybe a change in a place, or maybe moving abroad, or maybe in a, even if it's not very far from where you are right now, I see that by the month of September, this is gonna happen. All right. So October, yeah, Three of Cups, and this is exactly what I have told you. Like, you're going to be a bit fearful by at the beginning. Oh my goodness, am I going to be feeling good in between this those new people that I don't know, and I don't know about their culture. I don't know about like how I'm gonna feel in between them, and really you're gonna feel awesome. This is really what I hear. You're gonna feel that you have done the right choice, and those people are so nice, so kind, and you're gonna make lots of new friendships. And also why not, if you're looking for a significant one, you might even meet someone that you're going to be in a romantic connection with. And we're gonna dive into that a little bit more like in the next couple of cards. But mostly in the whole 2021, it's about a major life decision that you're gonna make, and that if you would want to make the first step and then to take that leap of faith, it is gonna happen for you, and it is going to be very beneficial for your future in general. So right now, let's move on to the month of November. Knight of Coins, beautiful. So some progress when it comes to your job. It could be that you're gonna get some new projects, or it could be as well, if you are a student and you would want maybe to go to university abroad, that you're gonna start a new project with some friends. It could be as well like something that is extracurricular. This word is a bit difficult for me, I'm sorry guys. And yeah, I see that new project, but also you're gonna learn from your new co-workers, new classmates, or from the program in general that you're going to be enrolled in. So lastly, the last month in 2021, King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. So the King of Cups is a person that is, he's very emotionally stable. He's someone that maybe has some kind of, I don't know why I heard that, a poker face. So as we have seen earlier, if you are looking maybe for a romantic partner, this could be a possibility by the end of 2021 that you're going to be put in the right circumstances so that you can meet this King of Cups. So even because I heard poker face, even if you feel like maybe they are not interested, or maybe because you can see in this card as well, they are looking the other way. They're gonna develop some feelings for you pretty soon, and even sooner than yourself. So even if you're going to be having a little crush on them, they're gonna be crushing on you even harder. So right now, so that was all the year, month by month. But as I have told you, the only like the two major arcanas that you got was the Fool, the first one, which is a very like important decision that you're gonna make, and a leap of faith that you're gonna make in the month of April, and then followed by the Temperance, which means that like you emotionally are going to be getting back to your stable mind, especially if this new idea that you're gonna get, or maybe this new adventure that you're going to be diving in, is going to be making you a little nervous. So please do not worry or anything of the sort, and also be surrounded with people that are supportive. And I see mostly that at this period in 2021, there's going to be it could be even a mother or a father or someone in your family, close friends, that are going to be giving you all the reassurance that you need. So let's look right now when it comes to your love life in 2021. So this is what you need to know when it comes to your love life, and this is clarification, so it could be as well an advice. It really depends. So let's see. Going abroad, what did I say? There is a possibility for you to meet like someone, as we have seen already, when you're going to be making a decision, maybe to move or to make a change. So this is really what the card is saying. It could be a physical change, but it could be as well a change in your current circumstances. But it really depends on this, like the early spring. Things are going to be showing up to you, and some decisions are going to be needed from you. All right. And for the clarification, we have the Magician. Absolutely. So I have told you already that you're gonna start learning or maybe practicing some spiritual work since the beginning of January, if you haven't already. But this year you're gonna learn a lot about the powers of manifestation, and also how to attract the right person for you. I see that this person that you're gonna meet mostly by the end of the year, or in the month of October, I see that it is a person that you're gonna manifest, and also you're gonna even know a little bit about them. Or let me just give you an example. If you have an idea, especially around this period, about a person that you're gonna meet, you're gonna have a feeling, or maybe you're gonna even have a dream. This is all about the work that you have done throughout the year, so that you can make it happen by the end of the year. So good work, my dear option number one. This is some very, very beautiful work that you're gonna do during this year. And right now, let's move on to your career and finances. So again, the Queen of Cups, and you have the Queen of Cups here. So and the Two of Coins. Those two came out together, and what I see out of those this combination of cards is that there is you're gonna feel a calling. You're gonna feel a calling in your heart, and you're going to be feeling a little bit perplexed. Do I go? Do I not go? Should I do it? Should I not? But I see mostly with the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is such a loving person and also a person that follows her heart. And this pull, or maybe this calling that you're going to be feeling, it does not come from nothing, but it is going to be, as I have told you at the beginning, or maybe at the end, sorry, of like when I at the end of this spread, something that is going to be changing your life for the positive forever. This is really what I see. And now let's get some clarification. Yeah, so it could be, as I have told you, something that is related to your studies, or something that you need to do some kind of paperwork for, but nothing really is too difficult for you, because as I have told you, and I'm gonna repeat it again, you have all the skills and the capacities so that you can make this dream of yours happen. All right, so now let's move on to your health. Ooh, wow, again with the coat, I don't know, I kept seeing and hearing coat, so maybe there's going to be a physical change when it comes to your appearance. So as an example, if you especially by the beginning of spring, if you haven't met someone for quite a bit, and then they're going to be meeting you in this period, they're gonna notice that there is something that has changed physically in you. It could be that you're going to be in shape by this period, or you're gonna start practicing some self-care right at the beginning of the year. And I have told you about that. You're gonna be very interested in taking care of your body, of your appearance, and also implementing some very much needed self-care routines. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, yeah, very visible. Yes, it's gonna take time, but very visible change and also development for the better. So I see beautiful things that are going to be happening when it comes to your health, and also when it comes to your body in particular, and your physical you getting back in shape again. So when it comes to spirituality, let's see, many cards came out. So you're gonna learn a lot. This is what I have told you already. And there is someone, or maybe it could be a YouTuber, or maybe someone that you feel comfortable listening to. It could be on YouTube, as I have told you, and you're gonna start learning from them quite a bit. You're gonna if they do pick a cards, you're gonna take them seriously, and even I see you taking notes if there is anything that you feel it's important and that you need to keep in mind. So yeah, you're gonna follow someone that you feel like they have certain knowledge that you would want to acquire, and you're gonna learn quite a bit from this person. So let's get the clarifications of those two cards. Again, so you are here in chapel, and in the chapel, you know, we hear the minister giving us advice and giving us everything that we need to know when it comes to how we can get to a better place spiritually. But it doesn't this does not mean that you are religious or not. This is just an example. And with this 10 of Pentacles, I see that, yeah, you can see this little girl in here. She's picking the roses and then putting them in her basket. Again, the same message, excuse me, is repeating itself. Well, you're gonna learn a lot from someone that has a lot of knowledge, or at least that you're going to be feeling like their messages are very valuable to you. So lots of development when it comes to your spirituality as well. So lastly, my dears, I would like to give you maybe an indication about what is those cards. They give us indications on our different aspects of our lives. And also with those two cards, the question that I was asking is, what is the aspect that is the most important in 2021, or even 10 years from now, when you're gonna remember this year what are you going to be remembering exactly? So what is the thing that is going to be very much in the spotlight and enhanced and really important when it comes to 2021? Okay. Excuse me. So it says in here, so this position in our palm, it relates to balance, responsibilities, work, tests and beliefs. So absolutely, I see that spirituality is going to be extremely important when it comes to 2021. Look at that, the Hermit, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, you're gonna dive deep, and this is really the last message, one of the last messages that we're gonna get in this particular reading. And we started with that, and we're gonna wrap the reading with the same message, which is absolutely beautiful. The placement of Saturn relates to responsibilities and balance. So you're gonna feel that there is a need to reach that balance from the inside out. It's not only about our superficial looks, but it's also about how we feel inside, about our spirituality, about our connection to God, to the divine, to our spirit guides. And this is really what is going to be the most important things when it comes to 2021. I see by the end your love life is going to be very much changing little by little, especially in the by the end of 2021, but mostly there's going to be lots of movement and lots of I see research, spiritual research. So this is what I see for you, my dears. And lastly, we're gonna look at your card, which is the Camellia, and I have put in here some words. It says in here love, affection and admiration. So you're gonna enjoy the beautiful things in life, and there is a deep major change in perspective when it comes to how you perceive people, how you perceive yourself, and you're gonna vibrate in a much higher vibration by the end of this year. So if you feel like maybe there are certain things that you are not okay with, or that you are a little bit I see even refusing in yourself or in certain people, I see that this is going to be changing. There's going to be a major change in particular when it comes to this particular point. Okay, so this is your reading when it comes to 2021. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you would like your own private reading, you can of course reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. So thank you again, guys, for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye. So if you have chosen option number 2 or the card of the Snapdragon, welcome, guys, to your reading. As you can see in front of you, there are lots and lots of cards. I'm going to be briefly telling you or maybe giving you explain you the spread. So in here we're gonna look into each month. So each month is going to be represented by one card, and we're gonna get some information about each month of 2021. This is how your love life is going to be, your career and finances, your health and your spirituality. And lastly, those two cards, they're going to be signifying what are you going to be remembering 2021 with. something that is going to be marking the year, something that is going to be on the spotlight when it comes to next year. Okay, so excuse me. Let's start right away with the month of January. So, and just so you know, I forgot to tell you that there's going to be no reversals. So if I'm going to be finding a reversed card in this spread, I'm going to be just flipping it on its right side. So you're gonna start by the Four of Cups. When it comes to January, I see that nothing really is going to be happening in that month. You could even be a little bit bored, and there's going to be maybe an opportunities for you to go out and have fun, but you're just not going to be in the mood, to be honest. So with the Four of Cups as well, I see that you're not going to be interested in the first place to be around people. You're just wanting to be by yourself a little bit and just enjoying your alone time. And let me see what I can get out of this card as well. I see that certain people are going to be getting closer to you, but you're just not going to be interested like in the first place. So you could this is just an example. There could be a group of people that are going to be like inviting you, or maybe asking you to be there with them, or maybe asking you to go out, but you're just for the month of January, you're gonna feel like maybe in the month of December there was lots of things happening, and you just want to have some peace of mind and just rest in the month of January. So let's get right now to the month of February. The moon. So when it comes to the moon card, I see that there is going to be two people that you're going to be a bit confused about, or a particular person that is going to be maybe hot and cold with you, and you don't know what to do with them, basically. So they could be a friend or even a romantic partner, and you don't know if they like you or not. You don't know if they are your friend, as I have told you. You don't know if they are a true friend or not, but things are not going to be showing up to you right at the beginning. It's just that you're going to be a little bit perplexed about them, or you're gonna have some kind of reserves. And with the moon card, I see as well that you're gonna enjoy the nighttime. So I don't know if you are someone that enjoys being up at night in general, but I see, especially in the month of February, I see that you're gonna enjoy just maybe staying late at night and I don't know, reading a book, doing something that you enjoy doing. It could be as well reading or writing poetry. And yeah, but it's as you can see, it's almost a continuation with the month of January, but mostly I see that there is certain things that you're gonna feel that there is something happening, but you don't know what. So what is happening yeah, Five of Cups. And then afterwards, maybe you're gonna feel like, oh well, maybe I like this person, they don't like me back right now, it's time for me to move on. I don't know, I don't want to be in this like hot and cold. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's white. You don't know where to place this person, and really in the month of March you're gonna feel like I have waited more than I should, and right now it's the time for me, it's the right time for me to move on. It doesn't matter if this person they because in here we have three cups that are spilled, and then two of cups that are on the still full. So you don't know if this person they look at you as a friend, or maybe they look at you as a lover, or maybe even for some people, friends with benefits. You don't know where you are with this person. But at the month of in the month of March, it's going to be the right time for you to say stop. I'm just going to be taking my time for myself. And this time in January, it was a beautiful time for you of a retrospection, because even if things are confusing when it comes to certain people around you, you're going to be making sure to be the one that is decisive. So if you feel a certain way about certain people, or maybe a romantic partner, you're gonna make some decisions, especially in the month of March. So in the month of April, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, it's a card maybe to go out there. I see mostly dating. So you could maybe go out with friends, maybe start getting introduced to new people. And also when it comes to this particular card, I see that you might stumble upon this person that I have been talking about like during those three cards. But really do not if you decide to move on, please do not give those kind of interactions any importance. So go on, have fun, and this is really what you're gonna do in the month of April. You're just gonna go out, show yourself out, like for people, and then meet some new potential partners, and then just get out of this energy of maybe waiting for a certain person to give you some kind of clarification, or even confess to you. You're just going to be fed up at this point, and you're gonna be ready to move on to the next best thing. So let's see right now in the month of May. Eight of Swords. So yeah, with the Eight of Swords, I see that you're gonna be in your mind quite a bit. So let me clarify this card first. So I see that your love life definitely is going to be very prominent in 2021, especially when it comes to relationships. So Eight of Swords, please. And we have the Emperor. So I see for people that are depends on your culture, but I see that for people that it's okay in your culture maybe to be introduced to a person, and then to have some kind of arranged marriage. It could be that maybe a father figure, or maybe even your father, is going to be maybe introducing you to a new person that are interested in you, and would want to be in a serious commitment with you. But I see mostly that you're going to be in your head, and you wouldn't know really what to do about that. So let's get to the next month, and then maybe we can get more clarifications when it comes to that. Ten of Swords. Yeah, so when it comes to this transition from the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords, I see that maybe you are still looking for that partner or that person in your mind, and there is nothing that is happening, or especially from the things that you have been expecting them to happen. That was a very long sentence. I'm sorry about that. So what I would like to convey to you is that this person that is in your mind, it's still lingering in your mind. By the month of July, of June, it is going to be a definite ending of anything that relates to you to this particular person, because they are not interested in a commitment. They are not interested in being with a person for the long run, and it is their right. It's just that they need to come clean, and if they don't want to, it is really up to you to make that right decision, so that you can cut people that don't know where to put their feet at, basically. So let's get right now to the month of July. We have the Page of Wands and then the Four of Swords. Yeah, a very beautiful, passionate beginning by the month of July, especially after the Ten of Swords is absolutely gorgeous, and I love that. And those two cards, they came out together, and we have the Four of Swords. This new beginning is going to be giving you lots of peace of mind, and it's almost like everything that you have been thinking about or worrying about, it's just going to be evaporating like thin air. So a resolution is going to be reached. And also with this little bird in this particular card, as I have told you, someone is going to be giving you some good news. It could be that someone is going to be asking you out, or even like two families are going to be introduced to each other, and then things are going to be serious from the get-go. So it really depends on your circumstances, but I see mostly for people that are in cultures that permit maybe more traditional marriages, I see that it is very much a possibility for you by summer, by next summer. Okay, so yeah, beautiful beginning. You're gonna feel like a child, very happy, especially after this gloomy period. You're gonna feel very happy with your mom. You just want to jump around and laugh and have fun. And yeah, lots of peace of mind that you're gonna be in by the month of July. Beautiful. Eight of Wands. Wow. Look at those 6 months, and I'm very curious to know about the rest of the cards. So the Eight of Wands is all about rapidity, but it's also about lots of communication between you or the person that we have been talking about, this person that you're going to be in a connection with. And I see that you're going to be talking a lot, exchanging ideas, exchanging like messages, very like quite a bit during this period, during the summer. And I see as well that you're going to be enjoying the sun. You're going to be going out, having fun. The next summer is going to be absolutely beautiful for you. This is all I can say. And looking at those two cards, you might even like take it maybe or write it down somewhere, and maybe keeping it in your wallet or somewhere even visible on your desk. Things are going to be all right, and there is no time to waste on people that just are not interested in what we are interested in. Okay, if they have different agendas than ours, then we let them live out their own lives, and it's time for us to make the right decisions that are going to be most suitable for our benefit. Okay, so let's move on right now to the month of September. Ooh, the Magician. So yeah, I see that something is going to happen by the end I'm hearing by the end of September. Something that you have been eyeing, something that you have been wanting. It could be as well that this thing that you have been planning for, or maybe this marriage that is going to be starting to be organized or planned for by your family or relatives. Things are going to be starting to happen in like reality. It could be as well that this person are going to be officializing your connection, your relationship, or the both of you are going to have that talk that yes, this is serious, we would want to be in a relationship together. And if as I have told you, because I see that some people in here, it really depends on your own circumstances, but I have to say that for some people that are going to be introduced to a person for marriage, I see that maybe you're going to be even starting to plan for your marriage by the end of September. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's get right now to the month of October. Ten of Wands. So Ten of Wands is everything that you have been planning for. Right now it's time to apply it, and it's going to be taking time, energy, effort. It's very understandable. Maybe as an example, if you would want to move in with this person, if you're going to be making that decision to be in like to live with them by this period, I see that there's going to be a movement, or maybe they're going to be moving in with you, or vice versa. Or in here as well, if you're going to be preparing for a marriage, I see that maybe you're going to be picking the dresses, or maybe starting to look for a venue. Really, there's going to be like actual work by October next year. So November, Queen of Cups. You really are going to be in your emotions by the month of November. You're going to be feeling very loved, very warm, and you can see like this woman in this car. She's sitting in a pool of water. So you're going to be quite emotional, especially that because you're gonna feel the love of everybody that is around you, how they are actually helping you, how they are there with you, supporting you, and it's almost like you're gonna feel like you are the center of attention in the month of November. So right now, let's see the last month of the year. King of Wands, beautiful. So you can see with this King of Wands, it's like in the I don't know what's the name of it's like in the Olympics with that stick when you jump over those high levels, and by December you're gonna be almost there. So by the month of December, there's going to be some everything is going to be set for this event, or maybe this celebration, or this move to actually happen. So it could be by the beginning of 2022, but I see mostly by the like already by September 2021, you're gonna know how it's gonna go. You're gonna be in a much clearer mindset, and you're gonna know everything that's gonna happen in like the next steps that are going to be happening. So beautiful. Like the next part of the year is going to be absolutely beautiful, my dears, and this is really what you need to keep in mind. Those cards are just energies that are entering your life. It is really up to you, now that you know, to make the best out of them. So there is no time, no energy to waste on anything that you feel that it drains you. Take back your energy, invest it in something that is worthwhile, and then things are going to be good by the end of the year anyways. So right now, let's see when it comes to your love life. Those cards are going to be giving us your love life in general in 2021, and this is just clarification or advice, or really it depends. So yeah, Temperance, and then the the Six of Wands. So even if you are not going to be in arranged marriage, or maybe in a situation to have an arranged marriage, I see that you're going to be introduced anyways by a third person. You're going to be introduced to the person that you're going to be in a relationship with, or maybe in a very serious connection with in the second part of the year. You're going to be feeling very victorious, that you are so proud of yourself and proud of the person that you're with. And really like your love life in 2021 is changing drastically, and this is exactly what you need to keep in mind, like from this particular moment that you're watching this video. If you feel a bit down, if you feel a little bit reluctant to make one step instead of the other, please don't be hesitant. If you feel like there is someone that eventually is not going to be the right one for you, there is really no time to waste for you and also for the other person. So let's get this clarification. King of Pentacles. As I have told you, lots of stability, but also lots of fire and passion. So even if it's gonna start maybe with this Temperance, which means that you're just going to be starting to know each other, lots of talking. As I have told you, communication is going to be on point between you two, but there is going to be as well lots of passion, but a passion that is not volatile, but something that is worth having, and something that is for the long run. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So finances in career, although when it comes to this year, I see that mostly your love life or maybe your relationships in general are going to be the prominent when it comes to 2021. But let's get, wow, the Empress. So time to be decisive, the Queen of Swords, which means that if you feel like there are certain situations that are not good for you anymore, just take your swords and cut them out of your life. And with this Empress, I don't know why I said Empress. With this Empress, I see that you're gonna be on your throne if there is any business or maybe any idea that you have already started into making it happen before or right now. I see that things are gonna develop like exponentially. So yeah, I see as well if you are maybe contemplating, especially for people that would want to be like in a marriage or maybe in an arranged marriage, sorry, I see that it is a possibility for you at least, or to have an option to be a stay-at-home mom, or maybe to be provided for by your partner. So it is a possibility, but with this Queen of Swords, it's really up to you. So you have the option, or maybe the decision is yours to take one path instead of the other. So now let's look into your health. Page of Swords clarified with the Seven of Cups. So the Page of Swords is the card of research. So I see that you're going to be maybe starting something new, and when it comes to your health in general, I see that you maybe you're going to be called to do a checkup, or maybe to just be a little bit more practical and serious about your health. So with the Seven of Cups, I see that because you see this woman, she's reaching for this button, and on this button it says fire. So I see that there are certain things that are going to be out of your system. So maybe you're going to be doing a detox, or something that you're gonna evacuate out of your body. So let me see if I can get other messages out of those cards. So yeah, I see as well with this Page of Swords that you're almost like washing away, or maybe almost chasing away those clouds. So if there are any toxicity that you have in your if you feel like they need to go, or maybe if you feel like you need to go back to the gym and take care of your body, 2021 is going to be the right time for you to start being more practical about that. So right now let's look into your spirituality. King of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. So with the King of Wands, I see that I see mostly this King of Wands as a spirit guide of yours. So this is your spirit guide, or at least a new spirit guide that you're gonna have at a certain point in time with in 2021, and I see that it's gonna reintroduce the fun in your life. This is really what I see, because you see in this particular card, this is an old woman, and she's sliding down that hill very carelessly. And this is like spiritually in 2021, especially by summer, you're gonna feel called maybe to be a little bit more light-hearted, to just have fun. And this is not going to be coming from thin air. I see that circumstances are going to be organized, or maybe orchestrated for you to let down, or maybe let go a little bit of certain thought patterns, and just to enjoy your time, to enjoy the company of people that you love, and to have fun. So this is really what I see when it comes to your spirituality. I see that you're gonna get some help from your spirit guides so that you can get a little loose and stop being serious about certain things maybe that bother you, and to just have fun and enjoy your time. Beautiful. So lastly, I wanted to give you maybe what are you going to be remembering 2021 with. So I got those two cards. This is some palm placements and lines, and we're gonna see what is going to be the most significant when it comes to 2021, and this is a major arcana so that you can get more clarifications about that. So we have the devil, and this is a blank. As you can see, there are no lines, no nothing, and in here it says how to interpret the lines in your hands. So let me see if there are any keywords that are calling my attention, or maybe pulling my attention. So this is although this is the left hand, it says in here the right hand. So this is really what caught me the most in this in those two paragraphs. And what I see is that you're going to be showed, and I see as well those two people in here, almost two options. I know that this is the devil card, but I see mostly the significance of maybe choosing one path instead of the other. I see, and in 2021, it's almost like you're going to be redirected into the right path. If you feel a little bit hesitant to go or maybe to do certain things, or if you feel a little bit of anxiousness when it comes to what is going to be coming up next, I see that you're going to be, by the end of the year, a lot more peaceful, a lot more in your own environment by the end of 2021. So this is a blank poem, and what it gives me as well, you're gonna see what life can actually bring you, especially if you open your mind to all the possibilities that are going to be showing up to you in your life. And with this devil as well, I see that I don't see it as a negative card at all, especially in this deck, because look how cute this devil actually looks. So what I see mostly is that you opening your mind and you being in the right mindset is actually the way to go, so that you can materialize every wish that you have in your mind in your reality. So this is really what I see when it comes to this combination of cards. And lastly, when it comes to the card that you have chosen for your option, let's see what it says in the back. So it says in here concealment or deception and a graciousness. Beautiful. So it's almost, wow, almost the transition from where you are starting with and where you are going to be at by the end of the year. From deception, from confusion, from things that are unclear, and you can see how gloomy those cards look. And this is all in your mind, and it can change, and this is exactly what you're going to be learning in 2021. So and from deception, from things that you feel like you're not enjoying them anymore in this particular period, to gracefulness, to graciousness. So yeah, this is the absolutely right card for you, especially when it comes to all the combinations of tarot cards in here. And yeah, this is what I see for you, my dears, when it comes to 2021. Please let me know how it resonated, and also if you would want your own private reading, you can reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the card of the tulips or option number 3, welcome guys to your reading. So as you can see in front of you, there are lots and lots of cards. I'm going to be explaining to you what we're gonna do right now. So in here, for each month, we have one card that is going to be giving us some indications on the energies or what is gonna happen, or is there anything that you need to know. And in here we have your love life in 2021, finances in career, your health, and then spirituality. And those two cards, I wanted to get maybe an information or maybe a message on if you were to remember 2021, maybe 10 years from now, what are you going to be remembering this year for? So those two cards are going to be answering this question, and of course there are some messages by at the back of this card of your option, and we're gonna look at that right at the end of the reading. So first of all, let's get with 2021 from the beginning to the end. So let's start with January, and the first card is the Chariot. So the Chariot is a movement forward, but mostly I see that you're going to be making the decision to move forward. So it could be that if you have started something right now or even before, you're gonna make maybe the first step so that it can be developed, so that it can be enhanced. Or it could be as well if you have been maybe contemplating visiting a new place, or maybe making a move. January is going to be the right time for you to actually make it happen in real life. So January is all about movement. It's all about actually making things work and being practical so that you can see and reap the fruits of your labor. All right, so let's get moving right now to the month of February. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is I don't know, in this particular right now, it gave me the indication maybe of some kind of psychic messages. So maybe you're gonna get some indications from your spirit guides that you need to go one path instead of the other, or you're gonna even maybe do some kind of practices so that you can get some answers, get some signs. There's going to be lots of synchronicities in the month of February, and also there's going to be lots of spiritual communication between you and your spirit guide. It could be as well your past love, like someone that passed away, a loved one, a family member that you have cherished a lot. Maybe you're going to begin getting some messages in your dreams, but I see mostly that you're going to be very much connected to the other realm in the month of February. But those indications really are going to be very important. So if I can tell you something, is that you might take them into account, or maybe consider them if you would want to make a decision, or if you would want to implement a change in your life in the future. So this Queen of Cups also is giving me such a serene vibe. So the month of February is going to be quite calm. The things that you have been carrying since the beginning of the year, in the or even from before, like even before, I'm hearing for some people even September or October, if you have been carrying some works, I see that there's going to be a continuation. But in the month of February, it's more like things are going to be starting to stabilize. And even if there's going to be lots of work, it's not something that is going to be new to you. You're going to already be establishing a routine, something that you're comfortable with, and things are going to be moving towards the right direction. Absolutely. So in the month of March, Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, I see mostly a jump, or maybe a jump into something that really you feel lots of passion towards. So it could be that someone is going to be approaching you quite impulsively. It's not something that is going to be planned or anything of the sort. Or you're gonna feel like it is really the time for you maybe to start a project that you have been contemplating to start, or do a hobby, or start something really that motivates you so much and brings up so much passion from the inside of you. So passion is going to be stirred in the month of March, especially if we are talking in here about another person, maybe a new person that you're going to be meeting in the month of March. And there's going to be a physical connection from the beginning, especially from the other person. And it's really up to you to give it a chance or not, but the passion is definitely going to be there. And let's see if we kind of get more indications or maybe informations about that. But I see that for some of you, the message also relates to maybe a new hobby that you're gonna start, something that you would want to do for yourself. It could be as well something that does not really relate to your work, as in your career or maybe your professional life, but something really that you feel like it gives you a new breath of fresh air. So Seven of Cups, I see that there's going to be more than one option. So if we are talking in here about a new person or maybe about a romantic connection, I see that there's going to be more than one option for you, and you really are going to be struggling to make a choice. And as I have told you, right at the beginning of the year, you're gonna get lots of synchronicities, and I don't see that you're an indecisive person at all. I see that you take your time so that you can gather enough information or maybe make up your mind, and you are not someone that is reluctant to pick one option instead of the other. So you are already a decisive person. It's just that you're going to be in a circumstances where there is going to be more than one choice available for you. So right now let's move on to the month of May, and then the page of Pentacles is in here. So the page of Pentacles is a start of something new. Maybe someone is going to be giving you something substantial, or you're going to be, if we are talking about your love life in here, you're going to be starting a new connection, a new relationship based on solid grounds in the month of May. So you could meet as soon as the month of March, but things are going to be developing in a more serious way, maybe 2 or 3 months afterwards. In this page of cups, I don't know why I keep hearing page of cups, so maybe it has some kind of significance for some of you, but mostly the information that I'm getting out of this card is that there is a step forward in something that is completely new to you. It could be a new relationship, it could be a new study program, it could be a new business venture or a new project. So you're gonna and you're not gonna be alone in that. So this is also a very important information. You're gonna have either a romantic partner or maybe a business partner, or someone that is going to be with you as an equal collaborator, or maybe like being on the same pedestal, so that you can make things happen between you two, either romantically or as I have told you, when it comes to a business maybe idea that you're gonna have both together and starting by the month of May. So let's see right now the month of June. Three of Cups. So celebrations, having fun, but also getting introduced to new people. So I see that this new project, or maybe even for some people that are going to be starting, as I have told you, this new hobby, I see that it's going to be a good opportunity for you to meet new people, to get introduced to new social circles, and also to have just fun, to enjoy some good conversations with people that you share a common interests with. And yeah, the month of June is going to be quite light-hearted and quite joyful. This is really what I see out of this card. It's lots of joy and celebrations. And I see as well, for some of you, if there is maybe, as an example, a sister, a cousin, someone that you know, and they're going to be getting married by the month of June, I see that you're gonna enjoy maybe all the steps of the celebration. Maybe you're going to be there like in each and every step, and it's going to be lots and lots of fun. Okay, so the month of July is so we have here the Knight of Wands, and then this person, or maybe this idea that you have started by the month of March, or that you're gonna start, I'm already talking in the past, that you're gonna start by the month of March, is going to be evolving tremendously. So in here, if you have, just an example, if you have started maybe to paint, or maybe do pottery, or something that you enjoy. I see by the month of July, maybe you're gonna consider like gaining more techniques, or maybe getting deeper into that, or maybe trying to level up your knowledge or your skills. So even if it's gonna start as pretty light-hearted and nothing really serious, but something that brings up lots of passion, but you're gonna be taking it pretty seriously by the month of July. And if we are talking in here, of course, about a romantic partner, I see that this person is going to be very much changing their mindset, and the passion is going to be also implemented with lots of maturity, and they're going to be taken, especially if you're going to be already starting to date this person. Things are gonna start getting serious 3 or 4 months into the relationship. So let's see right now by the month of August. Wow, the Justice card. So what I see mostly is that the things that you have been working for, or maybe the things that you have been thriving to realize in your life, you're gonna get the fruits of your labor during the summer. I'm hearing in general. So the Justice is all about justifying your efforts. So if there anything that you have been working for, if there's anything that you have been preparing and working hard for, I see that the month of August, or maybe 2 or 3 months afterwards, you're gonna see very visibly. It could be that if you have started maybe a new business, you're gonna gain lots of clients by the month of August. This is just an example. So anything that you're going to be starting to work on, as I have told you, some people have already started to work on those ideas, maybe by early fall, or during the fall, and by August, and you're gonna see things happening, like very beautiful, positive things happening when it comes to like reaping the fruits again of your labor. And this is the first message that we have heard when we have seen the card of the Chariot. So right now, let's see for the month of September, and you got 2 cards. So the first one is the Strength card, and then the 7 of Wands. So with this Strength card and the 7 of Wands, I see that this is really the message that I'm hearing so loudly, is that you are above competition. Do not feel like you need to defend yourself just to be on top. You are already in your place, and there is nothing really that can put you down, or maybe get you out of this place that you're going to be in. So especially if you're going to be getting some recognition, or there are lots of positive things that are going to be happening by summer, don't feel like you need to exhaust yourself, or maybe even do things or double the amount of work just for you to be in that position. I see that if you're going to be having some clients, they're going to be faithful to you, and they're going to be appreciating being in contact, even being in contact with you, in the first place. So do not overthink, or yes, competition is there, but do not overthink about that and change too much your routine just for you to maybe overcomplicate your routine, or even exhaust yourself or overwork. Okay, so let's move on right now to the month of October. 3 of Swords. So with this 3 of Swords, I see that I don't know why I've heard the past. Something from the past is gonna re-emerge, and you're gonna feel like, why now? Why now? I left you in the past, and right now that I'm in a good place, that I'm happy, that I'm fulfilled, you are showing up. Like, why? And this card really is telling you that you don't need to go through this mountain. This is really the message that I'm hearing. If there is anybody really that it could be an ex, it could be someone that you had a fallout with, and right now they are going to be reappearing in your life in the month of October, you don't have to be again in a constant connection with them, or to reintroduce them completely in your life. You can be acquaintances, or maybe you can be friends from afar, but you don't have to open to open your door completely to someone maybe that have done certain things to you in the past. So this is really what I can tell you. And again, I felt like I needed to repeat that message. You don't have to go through this mountain. Just look at it, remember how it was, and you don't have to repeat the lessons of the past. This is what I hear. So now for the month of November, we have the King of Swords. So as I have told you right at the beginning, or maybe in this particular card, you are not someone that is reluctant to make, or maybe to pick one option instead of the other. And this is what I see you as the King of Swords. So you could be a Gemini or an air sign, but you don't have to. It's just that when you make up your mind, there is really nothing that can stop you. And with this, it is beautiful that it came out right after this Three of Swords. If you feel like it's not something that is going to be it's not going to be beneficial for you in any kind of way, you're just going to be cutting it off. You're going to be very firm, especially if you have been working on yourself, or maybe if you have changed during those 2 or 3 years. I see that if this person, maybe they have known you from before and you were very permissive and very nice, even if other people were not really deserving your kindness, they're gonna know how much you have evolved and how much you have changed. And if they would want maybe to stay in your life as a friend, or maybe even as someone that you communicate with from time to time, they're gonna know that there are certain limits or certain boundaries that are not to be crossed over. All right, so beautiful, my dears. Lastly, in the month of December, we have the Page of Swords. Clarity of mind. This is really what I see. By the end of the year, you're gonna have so much clarity of mind when it comes to your relationships, and also when it comes to how your life is gonna go from now on. By the end of the year, especially if you have started something already, or you're gonna start something by the beginning of 2021, by the end of the year, I see that you're gonna have so much element to build on when it comes to maybe some plans for even 2022, or what to do so that you can evolve, so that you can level up when it comes to your business, when it comes to your relationships and love life. And I see that you are seeing your life as a whole. You are not seeing your life as fragmented. Everything is important, and this is absolutely beautiful, my dears. I see that you have been, as I have told you, working on yourself for the last 2 or 3 years, and though this hard work that you have accomplished it was key for you to see things maybe from the right perspective, as seeing yourself as a whole. There is no such a thing as one aspect of your life that is more important than the other. You're gonna focus on your work, yes, on your finances, yes, on your pentacles, of course, but also your love life, your relationship, your mental health, the way that you feel about yourself are as important as anything else. So beautiful, my dears. And I see that lots of movements, lots of activities in 2021, but I see that you're gonna come from a heart space, and this is really what is going to be permitting you to always be centered, even if there are some changes or new things happening in your life. But I see that you are emotionally stable enough to welcome anything really in your life in this particular moment. So now let's move on to all the aspects of your life, and we're gonna see how they're gonna go and when it comes to next year. So let's start with your love life. And we have seen so many messages, but let's get some more messages about that, so that we can get maybe a broader idea about your love life in 2020. Ooh, the Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So yeah. If you are single, you're gonna meet a person that you're going to be starting a committed relationship with, and it's something that is going to be very clear from the get-go. From the get-go, I don't see that this person that even if they're going to be showing you maybe that they are passionate and that they want you, you're not going to be accepting them. If we are talking about the same person, you are not going to be accepting them until they're going to be reaching maybe this mature state of mind. And you really, my dears, you are not someone to mess with. I can tell you that. Like all the cards, they point out to that. And if there is anybody that is willing maybe to make the first step and to ask you out, they're gonna know that you are someone that is very serious, not only about romantic relationships as in wanting a commitment or anything of the sort, but what's most important for you is to be with relationships in general that are worth having. So it could be friendships, it could be partnerships, collaborators, but you only allow people that are good for you and people that you actually care for and care for you in your life. So this is really what is going to happen in 2021. You're going to be falling in love, and this person that you're going to be in, the feelings are going to be reciprocated. And also with this page of Pentacles, I see that there's going to be a very solid start when it comes to this relationship. So beautiful, beautiful. Let's get right now to your finances and career. Wow. Yeah, Temperance, things are gonna take off basically. So yeah, the Page of Wands is telling me that even if you have been working on like a business idea for 10 years, you're gonna feel like this new passion again that is going to be stirred, and really you're going to be very, very excited just to go to work, to do what you can do, and also to make things happen when it comes to your business venture, your project, but also in anything that you would want to start for yourself. So I see lots of entrepreneurs in this pile, in this option, but also, as I have told you, by next summer, I see that things absolutely are gonna take off when it comes to your business. Okay. Now let's look at your health, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Magician. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I see that there is a new cycle that is gonna start. And with this new cycle, what I mean by that is that you're gonna feel like you are at a certain point in time where your everyday life, it's not good for you anymore. So let me just elaborate on that a little bit. So if you haven't allocated maybe enough time to exercise, or if you haven't allocated enough time to do things that are important for you for the long run, in 2021 you're gonna make sure that you're gonna leave a little bit of time so that your health can be a priority among all the priorities in your life. So you're gonna have a little bit of time to exercise, and also be mindful of like how you eat, how you connect also with people. I see that you're gonna make sure to be in healthy environments and also to be exposed. I see as well for people that maybe use certain products, you're going to be mindful about like the chemicals that are in those products, if they are good or not for you, and you're going to be making some valuable decisions so that you can be starting a new cycle of being healthy, of being in a good, generally in a good physical and mental state. So now let's look at your spirituality. Ooh, the Empress in the Ace of Swords. So as the Ace of Swords is all about communication, and it symbolizes like the Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is all about protection, and it's all about also communicating to use certain ideas, certain messages. And this brings us back to the first cards that we have got for you, which are the Chariot and then the Queen of Cups. And I have told you that you're gonna get lots of synchronicities. So your angels are going to be at least trying to connect with you like throughout the year, and even now I see that you have a deep connection with your spirit guides and your angels. And with this Empress, I see definitely that you're gonna feel very centered, but I see as well that there is maybe a female figure. It could be an ancestor, or maybe it could be someone that has passed away. It could be a grandmother that had passed away, and that she's going to be very much present with you throughout the year. So this is when it comes to your spirituality. But right now, if you were to remember maybe this year 2021, maybe 10 years from now, how are you going to be remembering this year? And those two cards are going to be giving us maybe the answer to this question. So we have Justice again, and we have got Justice by the month of August too. So it's wow. So in those I'm not going to, nothing really here actually is calling my eye by, but it's most importantly the picture that is depicted in this card. So you have two hands, and as I have told you, those two hands, they're almost like overworked, as you can see in here. I'm just going to be trying to zoom in. I had crumbs, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm fine. So as I have told you, you're gonna reap the fruits of your labor, and this is very, very clear since the beginning of the reading, and that was the first message actually. Oh, I'm getting another grab. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a moment. Sorry. So I was saying you're gonna reap the fruits of your labor, and your efforts are going to be justified because you are clearly a hard worker. You're someone that works hard. And if there is one last message that I would like to communicate to you, is that do not overwork yourself just because there are certain people that you feel like they're going to be taking something from you, or that they are maybe the competition is getting ferocious. Please do not give that any attention or anything of the sort, and just focus on your work, and things really are going to be very much positive when it comes to your professional life and your business. So lastly, let's look at some keywords that I have written at the back of this card. And we have care, attachment, and good wishes. So lots of wishes are going to be fulfilled in 2021, this is for sure. And with this care and attachment, I see that those wishes, or maybe those things that are going to be materializing in your world in next year during 2021, are things that are close to your heart, things that you feel passionate about. And also with the tulip, is all about passion. So lots of passion, you're gonna feel alive. And also when it comes to your connections, relationships, love life, things like your emotions are pretty much are going to be steered during the year. Okay, so this is what I see for you, my dear option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know how it resonated. Also, if you would want your own private reading, you can reach out to me. All the information is in the info box down below. Thank you again, guys, for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.